love must be visible. In life, you choose the life that you want. You choose to support things that you think it brings change in your life. It brings love unto your life. But some people support things which entertain them for time being. Things which brings pleasure for a moment. But I am coming to you today, I'm saying that love be visible in your life. You must not be entertained for a moment. You must be entertained until eternity. That is universal love. That is the love of God. The love of God does not change. It's not self-seeking. I'm saying to you today, elect to support what is good in life. What is good produces love. What is evil does not produce love. Because love itself on its own has the fruits. And when love bears the fruits, you are entertained for life. But where there is no love, entertainment is for a moment. I know that in the world we are living today, people like to demonize good things. People like to intimidate those who elect to live rightfully. I am saying to you, do not succumb. Stand up and stand for what is good. For love produces fruits that last forever. And talking about supporting what is good, remember in the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 42, Jesus says, Mary has chosen what is better. And because she has chosen what is better, it will not be taken away from her. Because she has chosen the love of God. And the love of God will never be removed from her. And even though she chose the love of God, she was criticized. And that's where I'm coming from. She was criticized. Martha, who asked her to leave the feet of Jesus Christ and say, no, move away. Come and help me at the kitchen. But Martha persisted. And she stayed at the feet of Jesus, listening to the teachings of Jesus. She didn't care whether these teachings will last forever or not, or for a longer period. But she insisted and she stayed at the feet of Jesus. She did not care what happens at the kitchen. She insisted on listening to the teachings of Jesus. And Jesus, when he looked at the two sisters and heard the conversation, and Jesus said, yes, Mary has chosen what will last forever. For Jesus Christ had already said in the book of John 6, verse 63, that my words are spirit and life. So Mary knew that when she hung on listening to the teachings of Christ, she will get life. You can only have life if you are loved. If you are not loved, you have no life. That's how Mary understood it. Do you know that love is the most excellent way of doing things in life? are many ways of living this life, but the most excellent way of living life is love. And Brother Paul says, love is the most excellent way, one that is better by far and the highest of them all. That is in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 31. It is the highest of them all by far. And in chapter 13 verse 1 he says, even if you can speak in tongues of men and of angels, without love you are just like a noisy gong or clanging cymbal. You are making noise. If you pray for hours and hours, but you lack love, because love is the most excellent way. Why love is the most excellent way? Anywhere love is required, at school, if a child does not show compassion and love and respect to the teachers and to the fellow students, they report the child to the parents. And at the end of the day, they expel the child. At work, you don't show love by interacting with others and doing what is right and protecting the health and safety of others. They charge you and they discipline you and ultimately dismiss you, simply because you did not show love. When you steal something from someone else, they arrest you because you did not show love to that person. That's why Apostle Paul comes and says, love is the most excellent way of doing things. It is the highest by far. And Paul defines love and says, love is not self-seeking. It does not seek for itself, but it looks for other people's interest. Underline those words, other people's interests. And this is what we should do. We must look after people's interest. I want to tell you today, the greatest sin, it is failure to do what is good. When it is in your power to act, you have an opportunity to act.